Rottenberg. Here's your starting for your Milford Eagles. Senior number 1, Kylie Jacob. Sophomore number 2, Adeline Cisneros. Sophomore number 3, Abby Crabtree. Sophomore number 11, Shayla Rottenberg. And sophomore number 3, Ashley Miller. The Eagles are coached by Rex Robbins, by Michelle Campbell, Greg Miller, Kenny Mogul, and Brett Coleman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, playing basketball.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first basketball game here in the Nest. And I'm also joined by one of our newest members of the Strive team,
Grant McDonald.
Glad to have him on here. That first three not going to land. It's going to be a rebound towards the Mustangs. Passed over right side. Down the sideline, gets past Crabtree, and a block by Rottenberg. Jacob recovers it, passes the M. Holds it up towards the top of the key, swings it over. Adeline Cisneros. She tries to get it down to Miller. Miller back out to Cisneros. She puts up the three. That one's going to be long and going to be tipped out of bounds on the Mustangs. It'll stay Eagles ball. Grant, always good to have more hands on deck, especially in commentary. You can talk, don't worry. Passed out, corner. Cisneros again with the three. She makes this one. Eagles take an early 3-0 lead. So Eagles take the lead early into this game. At the wing, drives, top of the key, pass it over. Now they go down low. She gets past Miller but can't land the layup. Now a tie-up. Rottenberg and Lubischer tied up there in the jump ball. We'll go back to the Mustangs. Out of bounds play, pass it over to the left side, now back top of the key. Drive, dribbles back out. Bad pass recovered though. Swing to the wing, three-point shot over the head of Rottenberg, and that one's in. Tied up at 3 now. Kopecky with the three-pointer. Now Jacob, she'll take the three wide open. Can't get it though, rebound Mustangs. Here comes the Mustangs. Kopecky with it, swings it over. Now handed off at the wing. Good defense played by Miller and Cisneros. Passed over top of the key. Lubischer drives into the elbow, can't get it. Now drive from the left side and a left-handed shot goes in. Mustangs take a 2-point lead, 5-3 here in the first quarter. Crabtree with it. She'll cross the M. Pass it down to Jacob, now across to Cisneros. She's got a wide open three. Can't land that one either. Rebound Mustangs. Raymond Central getting a majority of the board so far. Now Lubischer sends it down to the corner. Kopecky with it at the elbow, passes it across. Now back to the free throw line, drive, and Rottenberg blocks it, but they're going to call a foul. First foul on Rottenberg. First free throw is going to be good. Second free throw, up and good. Otto makes both, extends the Raymond Central lead to 4. Crabtree with it, drives, hook shot, actually a pass to Rottenberg, and she can't get it in. Gets her a rebound though and puts it back in. Back to a 2-point game. Kopecky with it at the wing. Dribbles right, top of the key, swings it over. Now over to Lubischer at the top of the key. She'll drive, pass it back out. Masick has to hold up, tries to pass it over. Bad pass, Lubischer gets it though. Now Lubischer with it. Drive, defender fell down, shot clock ran out. Sorry, I got a little confused there. 23 is not Lubischer. Jacob with a wide open three, she can't get it. And Cisneros able to get the rebound. Swings it back over to Jacob, she steps up. Bad pass tipped, intercepted. Now swung across. Defense was played pretty well there, but it was able to be recovered and put in for another 2 points. Mustangs now lead 9-5. Crabtree at the top of the key to Jacob. Now Miller with a wide open corner three. Can't land it, rebound Rottenberg, and she puts it up and in easily. Back to a 2-point game, 7-9, Eagles trail. Masick passes it down to Kopecky. She's towards the baseline, now towards the corner to the wing. Pass it over, top of the key. Three-pointer, bank no good. And Rottenberg did a great job boxing out. Didn't go for the rebound, though. It's going to be hit off her leg and out. A couple of subs coming in. Eagles going to bring on Libby Ryle and Maylee Kuwacek as Jacob and Cisneros going to take a seat. In the corner, pass back up. Now swung across. Lubischer with a bad pass. Masick couldn't hold on to it. Fall out of bounds, Eagles ball. Now Crabtree gonna bring it across the M. She's got big shoes to fill, taking Ayla Roth's spot. She's got good handles and plays aggressive just like Ayla. She's got to see if she can perform that well. Rottenberg down low, and she puts it in. Tied up at 9 now. She's got 6 points on the day. This Eagles team seems like they're moving away from a three-point offense, as Izzy Yakeley was a huge three-point shooter last year. And that drive going to be no good, but offensive rebound by the Mustangs. Now fadeaway shot. Rebound Rottenberg, it's no good. Eagles going to have to use Rottenberg a lot, as they do here, and she'll be fouled on the layup attempt. Yakeley last year shot almost 50% from three. Along with Roth and Oldfield also shooting well from beyond the arch. So far the Eagles this year haven't done a great job at that. So there's a missed free throw by Rottenberg. In fact, what made the Eagles so good last year was their kind of dual threat offense. They had Rottenberg and Miller down low. Miller with a record high in shooting percentage for Milford on the season, as the second free throw is no good. And then Rottenberg, 6'3" freshman, being a weapon down low, along with their three-point shooting. Now it's the Mustangs with it. Lubisher at the top of the key. Picks up the dribble, passes it down. Couldn't get it down low to Masick. Now back to Kopecky, up top, towards the Eagles logo. Now back to the M. Getting trouble. Well, good defense by Crabtree. Able to get it away though. There's a drive. And the shot at the end of the shot clock goes up and in. Gives the Mustangs a 2-point lead once again. It was Otto on the shot. Eagles trail 9-11. Kubicek tried to get the pass down to Rottenberg. Going to be a steal by the Mustangs, however. Now pass down low. Rottenberg in a wall down there, and it's going to be a travel. That time on Otto. Couple of subs coming in. Jacob for Crabtree. Jacob with the ball, crosses the M, passes it over to Kubicek. Kubicek going to go to the corner to Ryle. She takes the wide open three, long, and a great rebound by Miller, and she puts it back up and in. Was tall enough to just reach over the head of Otto and able to put it back in. Ryle defense on Kopecky. Couldn't get it though. That'll be a foul. Not sure if it was on Miller, Ryle, or Rottenberg. That one's on Rottenberg. She's got long arms, very athletic. She's going to try to do everything she can for her team. Sometimes you just do a little too much, end up getting fouls like that. First free throw. Going to hit off the back of the rim and out. Becky's second free throw on the way, and that one's going to be hit off the side and out. Raylan Muller checks into the game. Tough defense by Schultz on Jacob. Jacob able to escape though, swings it over to Ryle. Now back top to the key. Now swung over to Kubicek. Kubicek steps up at the wing, puts up the three. Can't get it. Rebound Tenacek. Now drive, pass back out, top of the key now. Tenacek. Now a three-pointer here by Schultz, and she bangs it home. 14-11, Mustangs lead. Julia Schultz, her first 3 points of the game. Now Ryle with it. Had a wide open three, didn't take it. Now Ryle again, she takes a three this time though. That one's gonna be long rebound Mustangs. Top of the key, Kubicek playing defense. Now Tenacek with it. Passed over to the corner. Now back up top. Schultz puts up another three. Almost wedged it, can't make it though. Battle in the first quarter. 14-11. Mustangs lead the Eagles here in the nest. We'll be right back with the second quarter when we return. Back with the second quarter. Crabtree with it. The Eagles start this quarter with the ball. Jacob, nobody even near her. She takes a three and she banks it home. Ties it up at 14. Must not have registered that there was nobody within 20 feet of her. And there's a three by Tenacek. She can't make it. And a couple offensive rebounds. It's going to lead to a foul on Miller. Looks like Otto is going to head to the free throw line. First free throw going to be off the front of the rim, no good. Neither team shooting well from the free throw line so far today. And already 3 fouls on the Milford post as that free throw is no good. Rottenberg able to get the rebound. Crabtree with it, crosses half court. Drives, kicks it out. Jacob, another wide open corner three. She gets it! Back to back. Eagles now lead by a trio. Jacob with back-to-back three. She's got 6 points now. Swung down. Tenacek gonna draw the foul on Miller. So now 4 combined fouls on the 2 Eagle posts. Both of them got to be careful. Inside game is where the Eagles have really gone so far this year. And they're going to say, they're going to say no shot. It'll be a foul, I think, on Cisneros. It will be. A little bit too tight a defense. Mustangs throw it in, and Lubischer takes the three-pointer. Almost banks it home. Not going to land. Jacob rebounds it. Crosses the M. Thought she would have took another three, but instead it's Cisneros taking the three. She can't get it. Rebound Rottenberg, and she puts it up and in. Eagles now on a bit of a run. 8-0 run here in the last minute. Jacob playing defense on Tenacek. Mid-range shot, no good. Eagles recover it. And a long pass to Rottenberg, great catch. Can't get it in though. Frustrating miss. Now Kopecky with it in the corner. Pass it back out. It's Masek, poked away by Crabtree. Covered. Masek gets it back to the three-point line. Now Masek in the corner again. Pass it across top of the key. Now to Masek again. Dribbles once, picks it up. Bounce pass, mid-range shot, and that one's good. Pecky rolled it in from the free throw line. Bringing the game back within 3. Crabtree with it, kicks it out. Cisneros, step back 3. Can't get it. Rebound Mustangs again. They've been dominating the board so far. Lubisher with it. Hands it off. It's Masek. She stands on the end, pass it over. Otto. Otto getting swarmed, able to escape and put up the mid-range shot. Bank's going to be no good. And rebound Jacob. She flies down the court, holds it up at the top of the key. Now, miscommunication there. Looks like she was trying to get it down to Rottenberg. Went a little more towards Miller, who wasn't looking for it. Now want to sail out of bounds. Give the ball right back to the Mustangs. Looks like they're going to call a timeout. Which team called a timeout? Mustangs did. So, Grant, we were talking earlier about where the Eagles need to play their offense. I mean, are we thinking more down low? I mean, Jacob, we know she's a good three-point shooter, but it seems down low might be the best strategy so far today.
Well, Jay, I think that we have a 6'4" sophomore, Shayla Rottenberg, and then we also have Ashley Miller. She's just as tall at 6'1". So if we just feed them, Raymond has really no one close to their height, so they can just feed it down the post, and she'll get it every time. And Shayla, she has 8 points, and she's doing well right now.
I agree. I mean, if you play it down low, it's going to open up opportunities outside. And if you can make 1 out of every 5 3-pointers, you can take that as long as you're getting more opportunities, because they're going to fear the down low offense, especially with the sophomore who can pretty well dunk.
I agree.
Corner shot by Tenacek, can't get it, and a rebound there by Rottenberg. Pass it over, Crabtree fires it down low to Muller, and she's able to put it up and in. There's another weapon down low, Braylon Muller. She could make some noise. And good defense there. It's a steal by Rottenberg. Now Crabtree one-on-one, and going to be tipped off her hands and out of bounds on the Mustangs. 4:36 left in the second period. Eagles lead by a handful. Grant, we were also talking about the shoes that Crabtree's filling. And here's a three-point shot, and she bangs it home. 24-16, the Eagles lead. Just like that, as we were talking about it, it's a three-point shot that we saw Ayla Roth make all the time last year. She was an aggressive player. There's a huge block by Rottenberg. There's the defense we know she can play. Huge block. A long pass. Corner three. That one's going to be long. Rebound Rottenberg, and she's going to draw the foul. She'll head to the line. Frustrated. The look on her face. Definitely a lot easier to put the ball in when you are right beneath the hoop than the free throw line. First free throw, not going to be good. Emery Newton down on the floor. She's a freshman. See what kind of noise she can make as the second free throw is missed by Rottenberg. Little shot by Lubisher, and she puts it in. High arching shot. Brings the game back within 6. Crabtree with it. At the 10-foot line. Puts some moves on, pass it corner. Muller puts up the 3. Can't get it. Rebound RC. Kopecky with it. Now swung over. Schultz with the three-pointer, and she makes it. Low arching 3. Swished in though, it's back within 3. And the Eagles gonna have to call their first timeout of this game. 24-21, 3:30 left in the second period. We'll be right back after this timeout. Eagles back with it, 24-21, 3:25. Crabtree crosses the M, moves right, pass it down corner to Jacob. She tries to go low to Miller, and Miller able to draw the foul. She was a quality shooter last year, shot 60% from the field. A lot of those low layups, but makes nonetheless. In fact, set the season shooting percentage record for Milford, as her first free throw is good. 25-21. Eagles lead here in the nest in the home opener. And the second free throw good. 26-21. Miller with 4 points now. Schultz with it. Down the right side. Drives left. Pump fakes. Pass it down. Otto. She puts a power dribble down. Nowhere to go, though. Now it's Kopecky down low. She drives, puts it up, underhand, and it'll roll in. 23-26. Mustangs sticking with the Eagles so far. Miller pass it from the corner to Crabtree. Puts a move, drives, pass it up. Miller doesn't get the foul. Can't make it either. Rebound Mustangs. Schultz with it. Pass it over Kopecky at the wing. She'll drive baseline. And great defense there as there's a steal by Miller. And Jacob loses the ball and hits off of Muller and recovered by the Mustangs. Eagles playing a little sloppy so far today. Rubisher with it, passes it up to Schultz. Schultz able to drive middle, holds it up there. Kopecky now with it, she drives. Held up, back out to Schultz. Now back out to Kopecky. She drives left side, puts it up, and she'll be fouled. I want on Abby Crabtree. First free throw is going to be good by Kopecky. Back within 2. Kind of looking at Alexa Otto, the junior from Raymond Central. She's possibly, I think, 6 foot. She looks just a tad shorter than Miller. As second free throw by Kopecky is good. Back within 1 are the Mustangs. Crabtree drives, gets it down to Rottenberg. Rottenberg able to wrestle it away and put it back up left-handed and good. 28-25, Eagles back up to a field goal. Kubicek on Schultz. Schultz gonna have a bit of a mistake there. She double dribbles, whiffed on the pass. And looks like Kubicek gonna step off. Newton now on. Crabtree with it. Crosses at the top of the M. Now back to Crabtree. Dribble drives, pass it down to Miller. Miller going to put it up left-handed, can't get it. And it's going to be recovered by Kopecky while she was out of bounds. Ball's going to go back to the Eagles. They run the play. Out to Crabtree. She puts up the wide open 3 and bangs it home. 31-25, Eagles back up to a 6-point lead. Crabtree with 6 points now as she just about gets a steal. Schultz able to recover it. Now Masek, she puts up the long 3. Thought she made it for a second. Hit off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Rottenberg. Crabtree with it, swings it over. Newton wide open 3. Can't get it, rebound, Mustangs. It's Schultz. Pass it over, now to Masek. Now Otto at the elbow. Dribbles once, spins, pass it over to Schultz in the corner. She brings it back up. Now drive by Kopecky. Swung down to Otto. Now she passes it back out to Schultz. Kind of check. Pass it to Masek again. She passed it back out. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Kind of check, couldn't get it. Crabtree with it now after the Eagles rebound. Over on the far left, back left side. Long pass over to Jacob. Now swung down to Newton. She'll shoot the three. Can't get it. 3 seconds left, 31-25. Long heave, not going to be close. And that'll do it for the first half. 31-25, the Eagles lead by 6. Don't let it fool you, it's been super competitive. The Mustangs holding their own and then some. Rottenberg with 10 points so far, and Kopecky with 10. Is that right? No, it was 9. Sorry, I'm not good at numbers. That'll do it for the first half. Tune into EMF Strive to watch their wrestling invite. The Eagles are competing there. And during that invite, Garrett Schoen, the one and only, got his 100th career win. And then his 101st, and then his 102nd. And probably his 103rd. I think I missed that one. Other than that, that'll do it for the first half. We'll be right back once the second half starts here in the Nest. Mustang's going to start it up here in the second half. Third quarter, there's a bad pass going to land out of bounds. Possession to the Eagles. 31-25. There's a bit of an awkward silence in this gym, especially during free throws. Crabtree with it, towards the top of the key, swings it over, Cisneros, drives, puts it up, she's blocked. Ronberg able to recover it, and she draws the foul. So what makes her dangerous is her drawing foul ability. I mean, she's 6'4". You gotta try everything you can to stop her from getting an easy layup. The downside of that is her free throw shooting has been subpar. Makes that one though. Thankfully makes me eat my own words there. 11 points on the day for Rottenberg. People a little more talkative during the free throws, not so awkward. Second one no good. Crabtree almost able to steal it away. Mustangs get the rebound though. Swung over, Tenacek. Now, three-point shot by Masek. She drains it. Beautiful shot there. She's got 3 points on the day, her first make of the day. Crabtree with it. Cisneros, wide open three. Can't get it. Rottenberg rebound though, and she puts it up and in. Rottenberg on pace for 20-plus points so far today. Now Lubisher swings it, top of the key. Tenacek, dribbles left, passes it. Now passed over to Masek towards the top of the key. Cisneros playing defense on her. Kopecky shoots a three, and she makes it. Back-to-back threes by the Mustangs, and now Kopecky with 12 points on the day. Crabtree gets a screen from Rottenberg and puts up the three. Bounces off the back of the rim, and they're going to say hits the tape, no good. Mustangs with the ball. They trail by 3. 6:31 here in the third. Kopecky with it. Passes it. Right corner. Lubisher. Down low. Covered by Miller. Gets it over to Kopecky. Crabtree playing tough defense on her. She tries to drive baseline. Swings it over to Otto. Otto covered by Rottenberg and able to get the shot over her but can't get it in. Rebound Miller. Now Crabtree with it. Towards the top of the key. Dribbles left, swings it out. Cisneros wide open three. And she can't get it to fall. A lot of wide open threes for the Eagles, but shots just not falling. Tenacek, pass it over to Masek. Masek down to Kopecky. Now back out, Tenacek. She drives. And she's going to be able to draw the foul on Crabtree. She'll head to the line for 2. Well, I just heard Nutsman say her name, and I realized I have been saying it wrong the entire time. This is Tenek. As her first free throw is no good. Cisneros steps off for the Eagles. Kubicek steps on. There's that awkward silence. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Jacob. Jacob takes it across. Towards the M now. Dribbles left. Holds up there, picks it up. Spins down to the corner to Crabtree. She drives. Pass it. Down low to Miller. She passes it back out to Kubicek. She puts up the three. Can't get it. Miller battling for the rebound, but she's fought out by Lubisher. Now Tenek with it at the wing. Drives, and she'll draw the foul on Kubicek. So another foul on the Eagles. Grant, take over.
First free throw, good.
Here, wait. Tell me if it sounds better.
No good on the second shot. Crabtree with the rebound. Drives up court. Pass to Kubicek. Pass back to Crabtree. Down low to Miller. Left hand. And one. Free throw is good. Kopecky.
Right, I'm Pat Grant.
Thanks for joining.
Oh, who's that? Masek?
Well,
yeah.
Right.
Back out Masek. She's at the top of the key. Sends it over to Tenek. Swings it down Kopecky. Covered by Crabtree. Cross-court pass. Masek with it. Drives, spot for, steal by Crabtree.
Good steal.
It's the defense she needs to play. Now Ryle with it, back over to Crabtree. Tries to drive, can't. Wide open three, Kubicek. She can't get it to fall. Rebound Miller, though. Can't put it up, no foul. Rebound Rottenberg, and she puts it back in. 15 points for the sophomore. And looks like there's going to be a foul. That one on Crabtree.
Her
was
third.
it Crabtree?
It looked like
Oh,
it.
no, it was Ryle.
Oh.
Thought maybe it was Crabtree. She went flying by. Pecky gets another point. She leads her team. Brings it within 6. 13 points for her. And she makes it 14. Is the second free throw good? 39-34. Just under 4 minutes left in this third period. Eagles still lead. Jacob with it. She'll cross the M. Pass it over to Kubicek. Now over to Miller at the elbow. Gets it over to Ryle. She swings it over. Kubicek again. Now Miller again. She'll drive. Left-handed this time. Swings it out. Jacob, but it's going to be tipped off the hands of Masek and out. Miscommunications and a little bit of frustration from Coach Roth, but there's a three by Ryle. Guess it all works out, even if there was a little bit of miscommunication. Danik with it. Now Masek at the wing. Tries to get over to Tenek. Great defense played by Kubicek. Tenek able to recover. She'll drive. Otto with it. Dribbles left. Passes it back out. Tenek with the three. And that one will roll in. 42-37. Tenek with her 8-point. Jacob in the corner. Elbow to Rottenberg. Hands it off to Kubicek. Now Ryle. Another three wide open. Just going to be long. And that one's going to hit off of Kubicek and out. Mustangs have the ball. Schultz going to take it up the court for the Mustangs. Looks, goes left, pass it down to Otto. Otto going to drive right side, holds it up there. Rottenberg playing great defense and somehow going to get called for the foul. Looked like a clean block, but instead she'll have 3 fouls on the day. Grant, we talked about how important her role is with her defense. I mean, she's got a season's block record and a game block record last year, so the first free throw is good. How big will that defense, how important will that be during the season?
Well, Jen, she's been a really good defender. She's been just an all-around player for the Eagles. She can block. She can just get well, and plays a huge role for the Milford Eagles. Now, you were talking about the season and the game record, and she had 8 in a single game and 76 on the season last year as a freshman. She holds the school record, and we'll see if she can break her own record from last year.
Yeah, she's definitely improved on the season, especially in her athleticism. She's she's the top 2028 recruit in volleyball here in the state of Nebraska. So no doubt whether she's athletic or not. It's her skills in basketball. We'll see if she can improve on throughout this year, as there's another foul. Mustangs in the bonus. First free throw by Otto is good. 42-39. Now, when I started my Strive career, we weren't the dominant team that we were last year. But the games were still exciting. Second free throw good. Brings it within 2. There were a bunch of games where we were down and ended up hitting insane three-pointers to win it. There's a three-pointer. Excuse me. Rebound, Muller can't put it in. Rebound, Muller again. It's a scuffle on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Mustangs. There's a three-point shot. Almost went in. That one had 0 arch on it. Looked like Isaac Roth shooting the balls. There's a bad pass by Crabtree. That shot no good. Rebound Miller. Crabtree with it. Long pass to Jacob. Cherry picked it, and that one's good. The way Jacob plays is reminiscent of Izzy Yakeley. She doesn't really get down low in the post very much. She plays perimeter. And there's a steal by Kubicek. And they're going to say double dribble.
That was interesting.
Definitely wasn't obvious. Must have been something the ref was looking for, as there's going to be a timeout by Raymond Central. Going to pause it for us right there. 44-40. Eagles lead by 4 with a minute left in this third quarter. Mustangs trail by 4 here in the third period. Tossed in by Masek. At the wing, over to Schultz. She passed it back to Masek. Over pursue on Crabtree, and she'll have a foul.
That is her 3rd on the day. She needs to be more careful, or she might foul out.
Got a couple of key pieces of this team in foul trouble. Rottenberg and Crabtree both at 3, as Masek will take to the free throw line. Crabtree similarly getting into foul trouble. Ayla Roth could sometimes be a little too aggressive playing defense. Nonetheless, she was an amazing senior leader. Grant, tell us about how important leadership is for this young team.
Well, Jay, we only have 2 seniors this year. Well, most of our seniors last year left. And what Abby Crabtree needs to do is she needs to step up, take authority, lead the offense, and that's how we're going to score more points and lead this team to victory.
It's exactly what Roth did, as there's a three-pointer by Newton, and she makes it.
That is the freshman, Emery Newton.
She's making an impact here.
A young star.
Pass down low, Masek puts up the short-range shot, and Newton going to battle for the rebound, and she'll be able to tie it up.
Jump ball.
And get the jump ball. So 2 good plays there made by Newton. Three-pointer and then the rebound for the Eagles. Another thing we might add, Ryle on the team didn't play last year, I don't think, as there's another three for Newton. Back-to-back threes by the freshman. And there's a quick shot, no good. Rebound, Miller. That's got to be a great feeling for the freshman, stepping up, getting 3 great plays in a row. As that one's booted off her foot, picked up by Newton. And going to be a little too much trouble. Masek able to recover it. Not in time. The Mustangs unable to get a shot. Eagles lead by 8 here in the third.
The freshman just changed the momentum of the game right there.
I mean, absolutely.
She had 6 points on the board, back-to-back threes. And that's what you want to see from your young players. And,
I mean,
she's doing great.
She's leading. I mean, that's how you start becoming a good role model. I mean, obviously the seniors and some of the more experienced players, they're going to be role models for these younger players. Even the elementary kids watching us play. They're going to inspire people to play better. I mean, most freshmen, unless you're, Shayla in volleyball, you don't really think, oh, I'm instantly going to get to play. I'm instantly going to get my opportunity. You got to fight for your opportunity, and then when you get your opportunity, you do that with it. You hit back-to-back threes, and you show the coaches exactly why you were on the floor.
You are totally correct, Jay.
In wrestling news, can't tell exactly who I'm watching. The camera quality is subpar. But a Milford wrestler on the floor right now taking on a Lincoln Lutheran kid. It is Tegan Zegers on the mat.
Another exciting freshman.
Following his steps in both of his brother's shoes. Quinn, a senior this year. He's wrestling well. Expected to make the state tournament later this year.
To start the third quarter, the Eagles are up 50-42.
Good spot for the Eagles to be in. Lubisher with it at the wing. Tough defense played by Miller, and that's going to force a turnover as Crabtree gets the steal. She sprints down the court. Mustang back. Three-pointer not going to be good by Jacob, and Rottenberg unable to put up the and one. She will draw the foul, though.
Step up to the line.
Who's that, number 2? Otto. She's got 3 fouls on the day. Surprisingly enough, I wouldn't doubt that they're both on Rottenberg, because the first one is good. She's got 16 on the night. The Rottenberg duo, Colby and Shayla, having good averages so far this year. Both scored 20-point double-doubles in the Jamboree to start off the season, as that second free throw is good. 17 points now. Passed over, right side, Lubisher tries to drive. Crabtree playing defense. Now Tennick with it. Back up to Masek. Otto with it at the elbow, passes it down. And Lubisher hits it off the backboard. Rebound, Rottenberg. Crabtree takes it up. Pulls up at the wing. Swings it over. Cisneros. Lob pass to Miller is going to be intercepted. A miscommunication there. Mustangs able to recover, however. There's a drive. Put up left-handed, no good. Rebound, Otto. She puts it back up. And they're going to call a foul on Rottenberg.
That is a not
that one.
Interesting foul. She looked like her hands were straight up, but that's her 4th foul. If she gets one more foul, one of their key players is out.
And there's still plenty of time going.
Only a 10-point game. They could easily come back and win it.
10-point game, just a little bit inside of 7 minutes to play. That first free throw, no good. Mustangs trail by 10. Looks like Rottenberg's going to take a seat. If it gets down to crunch time and this game's close, they're going to need her. And that second free throw, no good.
Rebound by Jacob.
Jacob takes it up from the left side. Holds up there. Long pass over to Mueller. Now swung back over to Crabtree. Pass it left side, Jacob. Now back to Crabtree. Now really awkward shot there by Crabtree, no good. It's going to be recovered by the Mustangs. Taking up the court, Tenick with it. Now Kobecky, pass down. Mueller playing defense. Good D, forces the missed shot. Crabtree able to rebound. Holds up on the left side. Fires it over to Jacob. Pass it over to Kubicek. She goes across court. Crabtree with it now. Now Kubicek, now back in the corner with Kubicek. That three going to be no good. Rebounded by Mueller, and she'll draw the foul. I think the three-point shooting, kind of the slowing down of that first free throw, good by the way. I think part of that slowing down is just the players knowing that three-point shooting isn't their go-to thing right now. It's the down-low offense, because I know Coach Roth's strategy, it's, you know, if you've got an open three, take it, as that one's going to be missed and out of bounds on the Eagles. And, you know, he tells his girls, if you've got an open three, take it. But you see, they're not taking as many wide open threes. They're trying to get the ball low because they know that is where they score at a premium. As it's going to be Otto driving against Miller, and she'll get the foul. She'll head to the line for 2.
That is her third.
So now a combined 7 fouls on the 2 Milford posts.
It's not what you want to see.
Miller in a little better of a position, obviously, as that first free throw by Otto going to be no good. She's got 7 points on the day. In fact, a lot of points getting spread out throughout this lineup. Otto's second free throw will be good. So once again, 10-point game. Crabtree going to take it up from the right side. Long pass over to Kubicek. Now back up top of the key to Crabtree. Drives left, passes corner. Kubicek down low to Miller. Puts up the right-handed shot, and she gets it in. 55-43.
9 points on the day for Miller.
Good game. She averaged just over 8 last year. As there's a three-pointer by Masek. And that one's good. She's got 8.
That was a deep 3.
That was the kind of shot you see Ayla Roth shoot every now and then, as there's an errant pass. Going to go out of bounds, tried to get it over in the corner to Mueller. Won't land, though. Looks like Schultz going to step on for the Mustangs.
It was a good look, but not a very good pass.
Mustangs have played fairly good defense, forcing the Eagles to be a little more risky with their pass. And it's going to be a foul on Kubicek on the baseline. Third team foul of the quarter. Kubicek's third foul. So the Eagles playing possibly a little too aggressive, but it's like my aunt always says, you're not fouling out by the second quarter, you're not trying hard enough. Schultz with the ball at the wing, pass it top of the key. Now swung down Masek, she fires it down to Otto. Now bounce pass, and a great pass and drive by Masek as she puts it up and in.
10 points on the day for Masek.
Kubicek with it. Pass it over to Crabtree. Now back to Jacob. I think I called it Kubicek on accident. Now Kubicek down in the corner. Back up to Crabtree. She'll drive right side. Pass it to Miller. Left-handed shot. Can't get the and one, but she'll get the foul. She'll head to the line.
That is Otto's 4th foul for the Mustangs.
That could make this game a little interesting. Otto with 8 points on the game. She's been an offensive piece for the Mustangs so far today. 55-48, 4:28 left in the fourth period. Ryle steps on for Kubicek for the Eagles. Second free throw going to be good. 56-48. And a timeout going to be called by the Eagles. 56-48. Eagles still lead. Once we come back, we'll see if they can hold on to it, if the Mustangs can mount a comeback here in the final quarter. Fourth quarter. Just about 4 minutes left to play. Schultz pass it to the wing. Tenek pulls up from the free throw line and makes it. Now a 6-point game. She's got double digits. Crabtree pass it over to Jacob. Jacob dribbles, sends it back over. Crabtree pumps. Dribbles right, lobs it over to Jacob again. Now in the corner to Ryle. Ryle looks down low, nowhere to go. Back up to Jacob. Drives, bad pass, able to recover it though. Now pass it over to Crabtree. 5 left on the shot clock. Crabtree puts it up, hits the rim, so it'll reset, but it's recovered by Masek. Now to Kopecky. Pass it up, top of the key to Schultz. Long three by Masek. That one gonna have the front of the rim. Rebound at Crabtree. And now Jacob going to cherry pick on the backside. Can't make the layup, however. Rebound Mustangs. Masek taking it up the court. Pass it over. Tenek drives right. Back out. Pecky. She's at the top of the key. Dribbles with the right hand. Drives. Sends it up. And she's going to draw the foul. Who's that one on?
Crabtree.
No, that one, who's 21? Moeller.
Oh,
Moeller's first foul of the game. And that free throw no good. Still a 6-point game, and looks like Moeller will step off. Rottenberg with 4 fouls will step back onto the court, along with Otto, also at 4 fouls. I was able to watch them over at the scores table. Rottenberg went up to check in, and then a few seconds later, free throw no good. A few seconds later, they sent Otto in to check in. Well, I think they were doing that as a response to Rottenberg, which they are. She is the tallest player, so it seems like the right piece to face Rottenberg as Crabtree tries to drive, has to pass it down low to Rottenberg, and she puts it up and in off the glass. 19 points for the sophomore. Extends the lead to 8. Lubisher over to Tenek. Tenek drives left side, stops. Now quick shot by Kopecky, no good. Bounces off the head of Crabtree, but she'll be able to wrangle it in. Crabtree with it, dribbles left-handed. Pass it, beautiful pass to Rottenberg, and she puts it up and in. That ball was placed perfectly.
21 points for Shayla Rottenberg.
She's got a great average so far this year. As there's a quick three by Lubisher, no good, and rebound Rottenberg. She's most likely got a double-double. And recovered by the Mustangs after the no-good layup by Miller. And a timeout by the Mustangs. So Raymond Central trails by 10 here in the fourth period. 1:46 left. I mean, Grant, what could they do possibly to come back? I mean, they've had some bright spots from perimeter play. Down low, they've been all right. Mid-range shooting, they've been good. It's just what can they do to slow the Eagles down and get points themselves?
I think creating space and finding the shot for Mustangs and giving it to their top scorer. I think
it's Kopecky, isn't it?
Yeah, Kopecky, I think, has 14 points on the day. A couple for 3.
She's definitely been a weapon. She's scoring from everywhere. She's scoring driving. She's scoring mid-range. She's scoring perimeter. Kind of looking like Ayla Roth. Maybe Ayla Roth didn't shoot as many mid-range shots. Of course, nobody does. It's kind of funny to think about. You know, people shoot better seemingly from everywhere except mid-range. It's just like an awkward transition between inside shooting and three-pointers. And it's like shooting a free throw from somewhere that's not the free throw line.
Yeah, like 3 points, you got to chuck it up and got to give it more power. But when you're down the lay, you just lay it right in there. That's why they call it a layup.
Just hard to adjust. Now Masek with it. Fires it over. It's Tenick. She drives right-handed, puts it up, going to bounce out. Recovered by Otto. Bounce pass and blocked by Rottenberg. And this time they're going to call a foul on Miller. Frankly, I'm surprised they didn't call the foul on Rottenberg.
Yeah.
Looks like, well, she did a good job putting her hands straight up, just how the coaches teach her. But sometimes it doesn't stop the refs from blowing the whistle.
Exactly.
First free throw is going to be good. I mean, people know how to play it. They know how to play against people that are tall and have long arms and are athletic. You just put the shot up into them and draw the foul. And they do a good job against Rottenberg doing that.
They cut the lead down to 8. With a man and a half to go.
And the half-court press played perfectly by the Mustangs. Now Otto with it. She's going to be able to roll it in. So the Mustangs now within 6. And the Eagles going to call a timeout.
With a minute and 21 seconds to go.
So 4 points. I mean, now what, 24 seconds? Eagles got to clean it up here. They didn't really counter that full court press really at all. Kind of put Crabtree in a bad position there. Had to try to get rid of it.
I honestly do not think they were ready for them to press. But also, Mustangs need to work on their time management. If they just conserve time and keep as much time on the board as they can, they have a good shot of winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, Crabtree's got good handle. She'll be able to keep the ball with herself and avoid, the defense as long as they can get it across the court. So it's important for them to score quickly. Now, of course, you don't want to take the lead and give the Eagles a chance for a last-second shot. Just going to have to be careful. We'll see how it plays out. They step back on from the timeout. Rottenberg, Crabtree, Jacob, Kubicek, and Miller on the floor for the Eagles. Kubicek throws it into Miller. Miller throws it back to Kubicek. Now Kubicek fires it over to Rottenberg. Rottenberg gets it to Crabtree down low. Pump fakes. Doesn't get the foul somehow. And the no-good shot going to be tipped off the hands of a Mustang. Eagles with it. Jacob pass it over to Crabtree. Now corner to Jacob. She holds up. Gets it over to Kubicek. Kubicek fires it over to Rottenberg, and she's able to not put it up and in. Draws the foul, though. .21 points for her. Combined 31 points between her and Miller. Her first free throw. Going to be hit off the front of the rim and out. Still 6-point game.
More than half of their points have been down low. Shayla Rottenberg and Miller are dominating at the post right now.
And second free throw good.
Free throws are crucial at this point in time.
Kennick with it. Pass it over to Masick. She drives left. Now gives it to Lubisher. She drives and it bounces off her foot and out. The Eagles with the ball. 45 seconds left here in the game. Eagles lead by 7.
Looks like doing like a stack formation.
Spread it out though. Pass it over to Miller. Miller able to get it to Crabtree. She holds up. And I'm wondering if they're going to start fouling pretty soon. They haven't yet. They try to go to Rottenberg. She recovers it. Pass it over to Miller. Swings it. Kubicek. Now, risky pass there. Able to get it to Jacob. Now Crabtree with it. Can't believe they're not fouling yet. There's only 20 seconds left. And Kubicek going to step out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball. I'm not sure why they loosened up on defense. I mean, they didn't press at all, and then they didn't foul.
Yeah, that's very interesting. As a coach, I'd want my players to foul, but they're also one foul away into bonus.
That's a good point.
And as we can see, it's probably going to be fouled on Shayla or Crabtree, and they're really good free throw shooters just like Shayla. Put up 2 to extend the lead, and they have to be careful because it fouled the right player that cannot make their free throws.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to start going a lot more quick outside shots, especially in this possession. I mean, hit a 3 and it makes it 57-61. You're still down 4. So, I mean, if you're going to even have a chance, you got to make a 3 within 2 or 3 seconds. Just to have a chance here.
17 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to pass it up. Pecky with it. Crabtree playing defense on her. She'll drive left side, bounce pass. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be last touched by Crabtree. 8 seconds left.
7-point lead for the Eagles.
Now,
it's not looking good for the Mustangs right now.
Besides a miracle, I think I'd confidently be able to say that the Eagles are going to take this one. As Lubisher passes it out, Kopecky puts up the 3.
No good.
No good. 2 seconds left. And
0.9 seconds left on the play clock.
Of course, it's going to stop one more time, but the Eagles are going to take this home opener. They'll move to 2-1 with a 61-54 victory over the Raymond Central Mustangs. There you have it. So, obviously a very competitive game. I mean, they were making shots all over the place. They were playing great defense, and the Eagles made a lot of mistakes. I easily could have seen that game going either way, but the Eagles able to hold on, especially through the 21 points by Shayla Rottenberg and the 10 points by Miller. Both of those players playing really well today and shooting really well, but especially the entire team playing great defense, especially there at the end to hold on to it. Oh, excuse me. And then on the other side, the Broncos, or the Mustangs, Kopecky, Masick, even Otto, they played really well. All in double digits. Just couldn't get past the Eagles as they moved to 2-0. So that'll do it for the girls' game. We'll be right back for the boys' game here in the Nest as they take on the men Broncos here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon.